Hello, I'm Janice from Corrales Law Group, and today we want to talk about the new military law. Because a lot of people have been asking us about it, they've heard on the news or something that's supposed to benefit the family members of people serving in the military, and how can it benefit them in some way. So this new law, or this new policy in place, is really great. It's called Military Parole in Place, and it really benefits the parents of U.S. citizens who are serving or have served in the military. They don't have to be active right now. They could have been discharged. Doesn't really matter. There's no details as far as eligibility for what kind of discharge or even how long they have had to have served in the military, just as long as they served in the military. So it really benefits parents and also the spouses of people who served in the military. And the way it works is people often come to us and they say, oh, I have a child who's 21 and is a U.S. citizen. I don't currently have status in this country. Can they petition me? And we always say, yeah, they can petition you if they're 21 and are a U.S. citizen, but the thing is, you're probably not going to be able to adjust status through them depending on how you came into the United States. To adjust your status in the United States, you had to have been admitted by an officer or qualified through some other means like 245I, which we won't get into here. But you usually have to have been admitted by an officer, and if you kind of just snuck into the country or came in without inspection, then you don't qualify for that. And that's where you have to, do your consular processing. You have to leave. You have a 10-year bar. You have to do the waiver, and parents don't qualify through a waiver usually because the hardship of a child does not count for a waiver. So parents have been left out of this process. Well, what the military parole in place does is you send in your military parole in place application, and once it's approved, you now have a stamp of entry technically. So you now came into the United States, you were admitted. Once you have that admission, you're now allowed to adjust here in the United States. You no longer have to leave and go through the waiver process. So once this is approved, you can now send in your adjustment application and just adjust your status to resident in the United States without having to leave and avoiding all of that consular processing stuff that scares people so much and stresses them out. So this is really, really great. It's not just for parents. Parents is just one of the categories that benefits the most because often parents don't qualify due to the entry without inspection. So this will cure an entry without inspection. It will not cure other things. So if there was a deportation at the border or something of that sort, it's not going to cure that. So you definitely want to consult with a lawyer before going forward with this, because we want to make sure you don't have anything else that could affect you. But just a typical entry without inspection, something of that sort, it can cure. You'll no longer need a waiver. You can do it from right here. It's a really great law, and we are looking forward to doing more of these. A lot of people don't know about it, so we want to get the word out because so many people are serving in the military and they're stressed about their parents maybe being deported or their spouse, and this law is in place to help you with that so that people aren't going through that. People who are serving this country and shouldn't be having to worry about such things. So right now they're approving these pretty fast. Again, go consult a lawyer about it just to make sure you have no other issues, but it's a great law and we hope you take advantage of it.